Hi there, my name is Owolabi Tangod, aka MC Owoblo, or Owoblo for short, and I made going to school easy for you. In 1975, a new military government effected decrees making University of Ife a federal university. The university has several notable alumni, which include Olusegun Mimiko, born 3rd of October 1954, a Nigerian politician who served as the 16th and 5th civilian governor of Ondo State, Nigeria from February 2009 to February 2017. Dr. Akinwumi Akin Adesina, the president of African Development Bank. Chief Jele Momodu, a Nigerian journalist, publisher, businessman, and motivational speaker. Adedamola Adefolahan, known professionally as Fireboy DML, a Nigerian singer and songwriter. Abayomi Gabriel Oloni Sikan, a retired Nigerian Army general, former Chief of Defense Staff, and current Nigerian ambassador to the Republic of Cameroon. Dapo Agbiodun, a Nigerian businessman and politician, who is the governor of Ondo State after winning 2019 general elections under the platform of the All Progressive Congress. Olujumi Kolawole Agbaje, a Nigerian pharmacist and politician, and Olajumoke Olufumilola Adenowo, a Nigerian architect. Then of course, your choice of going to the university is valid, as you have all it takes to succeed if you put your head down and apply yourself. Anyway, in this video, you are going to get all the information concerning Obafemi Awolowo University admission. You are going to know about OAU, some of the popular courses offered in Obafemi Awolowo University, eligibility and requirement to get admission into the school, cut-off marks for admission, how to calculate OAU aggregate score, the school fees for OAU, the official website of OAU. Firstly, let's talk about OAU. Obafemi Awolowo University OAU is a federal government-owned university located in the ancient city of Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. The university was founded in 1961 and classes commenced in October 1962 as the University of Ife by the regional government of Western Nigeria, led by late Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola, and was renamed Obafemi Awolowo University on May 12, 1987 in honor of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, who lived from 1909 to 1987, the first premier of the Western region of Nigeria, whose brainchild university was. Obafemi Awolowo University has been a partner university to the Joint Universities Preliminary Examinations Board, JUPEB. Let's see the faculties present. The university started with 5 faculties: Faculty of Agriculture, Arts, Economics and Social Studies, now Social Sciences, Law and Science. The university is organized into 13 faculties which offer a range of undergraduate courses. There's also the Postgraduate College and the College of Health Sciences. The university has a number of institutes, including the Institute of Cultural Studies, Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, and Institute of Public Health. The faculties present in OAU include Arts and Humanities, Social Sciences, Engineering and Technology, Education, Computer Science, Physical Sciences, Business and Economics, Clinical, Preclinical and Health, Life Sciences, Psychology, Law, College of Health Sciences, and Postgraduate College. Now, let's see some of the popular courses offered. Obafemi Awolowo University has been officially accredited and recognized by the National Universities Commission (NUC) in Nigeria. The following are popular courses offered in OAU: Accounting or Accountancy, Engineering, the likes of Chemical, Civil, Computer, Mechanical and Electrical, Dentistry and Dental Surgery, Estate Management, Law, Medicine and Surgery, Nursing and Nursing Science, Pharmacy, Public Administration, and Estate Management. Now, let's see the eligibility or requirement to study in this university. Admission requirement for UTME candidates include: the student must choose Obafemi Awolowo University OAU as his or her first choice in UTME. Candidates must have scored at least 200 in their UTME or JAMB examination. Candidates must have a minimum of credit passes in 5 subjects including English language at any of the O-level examinations, WAEC, GCE, NAPTEP, and nothing more than 2 sittings. OAU admission requirement for direct entry candidates: minimum of credit passes in 5 subjects including English language at SSCE, GCE, O-level or equivalent qualification at not more than 2 sittings. Must possess an HND, OND or NCE in the relevant program to be undertaken in OAU. An acceptable score is prescribed for admission at the direct entry screening exercise. Final selection is a combination of candidate certificate and direct entry screening results. Now let's see the JAMB cut-off marks. Obafemi Awolowo University is a very big university However, the JAMB cutoff mark is standard and has not changed for as many years as I can remember. The minimum JAMB cutoff mark for all courses in OAU is 200. It has been 200 over the years, and this may change or may never change. But however, if the JAMB minimum cutoff mark increases or decreases, you'll be the first to know. Of course, you need to keep in mind that the higher your JAMB score, the higher your chances of getting admission to study your dream course. If Mr. Ojo and Ms. Alice both had a score of 200 and 300 respectively in JAMB, they can both put in to study medicine in OAU. But of course, you agree with me that Ms. Alice has a higher chance of getting admitted than Mr. Ojo. This is why you need to make sure you have a good JAMB score to increase your chances of getting admitted one hand. Now let's see how to calculate OAU aggregate score. Permit me to be a little very slow here so that you can get me correctly. Obafemi Awolowo University OAU JAMB cutoff mark is 200. The Obafemi Awolowo University has employed a system of 50, 40, and 10. That is, your JAMB, your post-UTME, and O-level inclusive in its aggregate system. JAMB carries 50%, post-UTME carries 40%, and O-level result carries 10% of the total aggregate score. Well, let's see the steps to calculate your aggregate score. The first step is to divide your JAMB score by 8. You know the total of your JAMB score is supposed to be 400. So whatever you score in JAMB, divide that result by 8. Keep the result in mind. Post-UTME is over 40, 10 for each subject. Then grade your O-level over 10. A1 is 2 points, B2 is 1.8 points, B3 is 1.6 points, C4 1.4 points, C5 is 1.2 points, C6 is 1 point. It is displayed on the screen right now. Then add the result of JAMB score divided by 8, post-UTME score and O-level grading, and that will be your aggregate score. For example, if you score 320 in JAMB, 30 in post-UTME, and 1 A1, 2 B2, and 2 B3 in O-level, your aggregate score is calculated as follows. Your JAMB score, 320 divided by 8. If you do the math, you are going to have 40. Of course, post-UTME, we have already said 30. Then your O-level, 2 plus 1.8 plus 1.8 plus 1.6 plus 1.6, which gives you 8.8. Then your aggregate score is 40 from your JAMB, 30 from your post-UTME, and 8.8 points from your O-level result, which gives a total of 78.8 points. Note, Obafemi Awolowo University departmental cutoff mark will be released after the post-UTME examination has been written and the results have been released. Do get your past questions and begin to prepare. I'm a trusted vendor for all post-UTME past questions. You can message me to inquire more. Now let's talk about OAU acceptance fees. As at the time of shooting this video, OAU acceptance fee is 20,000 naira only. This money must be paid by all the newly admitted students of Obafemi Awolowo University OAU to show that they have fully accepted the admission offered by the management of the university. Now let's talk about the school fees. It is very important to find out the school fees of any school before even attempting to get admission into the school. However, if you miss that step, I'm here to help you. Well, before you begin your 100 level first semester for UTME candidates and 200 level or 300 level first semester for direct entry candidates, the first thing that should come to your mind is the school fees payable by students of the institution. As it stands right now, Faculty of Law, Arts, Social Sciences, Admin, and Edu Arts pay 43,700 naira per session. Faculty of Science, Educational Management, Edu Science, Tech, and Agric pay a school fees of 54,700 naira per session. Faculty of Pharmacy and Medicine and Health Sciences pay a fee of 57,700 naira per session, and development levy of 18,000 naira, which is paid once and for all by first students throughout the duration of their studentship in the university. Tertiary institutions student health insurance program is 2,000 naira. Students welfare insurance scheme is 1,000 naira. Accommodation, freshmen will be provided accommodation on first come first served basis at 3,090 naira only. Your success depends on how right your decisions are before your UTME, your UTME outcome, and post-UTME performance. Here are things to keep in mind. Ensure your O-level SSC results are complete. First and foremost, hope you are set for the admission with your O-level results. By this, I mean, do you already have 5 required grades in your relevant SSCE, WAEC, NECO, GCE, or NAPTEP? That question may sound rhetorical, but I must warn you that without 5 relevant O-level results, you are going nowhere for admission. Studying the JAMB brochure will guide you as to what subject you must have credit in for a particular course. You can also use awaiting result to seek admission to OAU provided the result will be out or available before the school's post-UTME exercise begins. This means if you are in SS3 or you are yet to have your complete SSC result, you can fill in awaiting result for your O-level during UTME registration at CBT centers. Note that immediately after your O-level result is released and the required subjects and grades are met, you have to go back to CBT Center to scan and upload it to the JAMB portal. This may attract additional charges. Literally, you need at least 5 credit passes in relevant subjects in one sitting or 6 credit passes in 2 sittings before you can apply. This means some courses require you to use only one sitting, e.g. medicine, and you can use 2 sittings for others, e.g. chemistry. Studying the brochure is your best bet for this. Secondly, you need to choose OAU in UTME as first choice. There's no debating this. But for a full novice or first timer, I will take you there a bit. During UTME registration, you will take 4 schools. These schools will be headed first, second, third, and fourth choice. JAMB allows you to take your interested schools in order of preference. For the purpose of this video, let's jump to the end. Take OAU as the first choice institution. There's nothing more, nothing less. After this, you will select a course. And remember, in our days, you could take a school as first and second choice and take 2 different courses. But today, you take 1 school and 1 course. Though, if you consider all state universities, a few federal universities, and any polytechnic or college of education, you can still choose a school twice or more with different courses. However, I don't particularly advise that. Thirdly, choose a course at OAU. Choosing courses for OAU in UTME is the most difficult task. You don't just take a course without knowing the SSC result requirement for it. You have to write correct subject for the course in UTME, and you really need to know if the school has some special considerations other than generally acceptable ones according to JAMB. The only way to get this right is to get a JAMB brochure. Study and understand it, or check your institution and course eligibility. Let me share a secret with you. This only concerns social science candidates. Please, never should you do commerce in UTME for any OAU course. That ends your chance to gain admission immediately. The university doesn't accept commerce in UTME subjects or O-level requirements. Sorry, that's no more a secret anyway. Don't be afraid. The JAMB brochure could really appear big or too wordy, but you are not going to read all the details. All you need is to locate your proposed school and your intended course. If you are not aware yet, JAMB is not giving a paper brochure, but can get the online version at ibars.jamb.gov.ng or at o3schools.com. Fourthly, register for and write OAU post-UTME. OAU is one of the most competitive institutions in Nigeria. Is that scary? Yet, they could be friendly if you do things rightly. When the university's post-UTME is on sale, register online, and at the exam schedule, partake in the computer-based post-UTME. They will only test you on the subjects JAMB tested you on. If you care to get past questions, I am a very trusted vendor. You will only be able to partake in the post-UTME if you score 200 or above in UTME. And sincerely, just 200 will not help you because the aggregate score may finally weaken you. Make sure you go far up in UTME. Fifthly, this is a special part for direct entry candidates. Gain admission as a direct entry applicant to OAU. Of course, I didn't forget you too. In case you don't know who direct entry applicants are, they are already holders of BSc, HND, ND, NCE, IJMB, JUPEB, Cambridge A-Level, and so on. These applicants only want to further their studies at the university for the same courses or related ones. You can skip this session if you are not a direct entry applicant. Direct entry procedures to seek admission into the university is not too different from UTME. In fact, you also must obtain JAMB form, but not UTME. Yours is called JAMB Direct Entry Form. It's usually at the same price. The form will be out at the same time with UTME. This began in 2018. It may likely close at the same time, so don't waste your time. You will also register at any CBT center. The differences are, you only choose 2 universities, even though the second choice can be a waste, as no school is currently accepting second choice any longer. you will not write JAMB UTME, you may be required to send your qualification transcript to the school and submit all your credentials after you have completed the DE registration, but not compulsory. You may not do post-direct entry exams, but schools like Uniben do post-direct entry exams. However, you too, like UTME candidates, must register for post-DE, which happens at the same time with UTME applicants. You should have at least upper credit for ND or 9 points for NCE holders. I'd like to emphasize that all DE applicants should make sure they study the special considerations or waiver remark section of the JAMB brochure very well. Make sure you get it before you apply. You may waste your time and money chasing shadow if you ignore the power of the JAMB brochure. Lastly, gain admission to OAU through pre-degree and JUPEB. Is OAU favoring a pre-degree, diploma, or JUPEB candidate in admission? It is not easy to be a discipline school and at the same time run programs like pre-degree, JUPEB, IJMB, diploma, and the likes. OAU is so disciplined that they will not give the pre-degree, diploma, or JUPEB candidates admissions unless they meet certain terms. In most cases, these terms are general terms for those applicants who are not their pre-degree or JUPEB candidates. For example, as a pre-degree student, you still have to score 200 or above in UTME before you can be admitted. You must at the same time pass pre-degree exams and meet or beat the pre-degree cutoff mark for your proposed course. Not yet done. You must pass the post-UTME. In other words, your case is even worse than candidates who didn't do their pre-degree programs. One advantage you may eventually have is, even if you don't meet up with the requirements of your proposed course, as a pre-degree or JUPEB student, you can be compensated with a lower course. Lately, the university is offering non-pre-degree and JUPEB candidates other courses too. Now let's see OAU official website. The official website for OAU is oauife.edu.ng. It is displayed on the screen right now. Please be very careful when inputting these sites on your browser, as some unscrupulous entities have over the years created clones to scam students. I think there's a lot on all you need to know concerning Obafemi Awolowo University admission. Please do like and subscribe to this channel, as well as share and recommend our channel as the best academic channel for your friends and loved ones. My name has never changed and it will never change. I remain Owolabi Tangod, aka MC Blue. Pay attention to our weekly news roundup featuring all academic news for the past week that you might have missed. Till I come your way again. Bye bye.